Good morning, good afternoon I should say, and welcome to episode 4 of the Cardiff Career Mode. Remember, if you missed yesterday's stream, go back and watch it today. We have some news to tell you. We are going to be selling some players today, and also we have a big cup game against Crystal Palace in the stream coming up today. So we're looking to loan out this English left back. He's only 19 years of age. I think we are going to loan him out. I think this guy we are going to loan out. We're going to loan out this guy. Brown, I think we might loan him out as well. Hi Toe, welcome in. Welcome in, Toe. Glaney's had a great start to his career mode at Cardiff. This guy, I'm going to loan him out as well to another club. I think this guy probably won't get a look in either, so I'm thinking about loaning him out as well. Vokes might get game time, but I doubt I will use him, so I might add him to the list as well. Murphy I'm going to keep. Hoylett I'm going to keep. Obviously I'm not going to get rid of keeping George Honeyman and Mike's Power. Also, yes, the other day I signed this guy as well from MK Dons, Matt O'Reilly. Got Harry Wilson who's going to stay. He's phenomenal, Harry Wilson. This guy, I'm going to loan him out, I think, as well. This guy I've not really seen him play, so we'll loan him out as well. Evans, I don't think he'll get a look, so I'm going to loan him out. Sam Bowen, I don't think he will get some game time, so I'm going to loan him out. Jonathan Williams, I don't think I'm going to use him either. So yeah, this guy has had an offer from Hull. I'll accept that offer, I think, for Hull. This guy I don't know. Mark Harris. I'm going to loan him out. Davis. I might keep him. Matty Taylor, another one we signed, so I'm going to keep him. Kiefer Moore's been fantastic. This guy is on a move to Mainz in Germany, so we'll let this guy go. If there's any players that are wanting to leave, we'll let them leave. Max Walters we're going to keep as well. So as you can see, that's the team currently. So we're going to think I might go in for another player today. Yeah, I'm just going to be loaning play. If I'm not going to use them, I'm either going to loan them out or sell them. But obviously, if I'm going to use them, I'm going to try and use them as much as possible. So yeah, another signing today for the team, and it's going to come from Portsmouth, I think. Ellis Harrison, I think we're going to sign as well. He's a young one. I don't know how old he is, but we're going to go in for him. I think. Do we have any other good players? Hello, Ghost. Welcome in, Ghost. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing, Ghost? Hello, Maddie. Welcome in as well. Hello, everybody that's joining the stream. Hope you're all doing well. This guy's out on loan there. Lewis Thompson. I'm gonna go. I think Lewis Thompson's actually going to Norwich. So we might not be able to get him. Let's see first. Lewis Thompson. No, we can't get Lewis Thompson. Elliot Harrison. We're gonna keep on the shortlist. Yeah, these players might not get into the team, but we're gonna have them on as a. Yeah, I think these players will be on our shortlist. Yeah, these players are going to be on a shortlist, I think. Dan Gardner. Alex Perry, definitely use him. Really missing you. Oh, same here, Mazzy, same here. Let's see who else we've got. Kyle Joseph, William Keane. Yeah, some good players there at Wigan, but I don't think they're going to pick anybody from Wigan. To AFC Wimbledon. Got Ryan Longman. Joe Piggott. Yeah, we're not going to pick anybody from AFC. Let's have a look at. Let's have a look at League 2. Let's have a look at Bolton. These are some decent players. Owen Doyle. Ben Jackson. Kieran Lee, ex-Wednesday man. Marcus Maddison. Sean Miller. Dennis Pavlicic. I'm thinking goodbye Stephen and your sister. Alright, see you later Maddie. I might get the ex-Sheffield Wednesday man Kieran Lee. I'm sure Alfie won't be too pleased about that. Yeah, we're going to go into Kieran Lee from Bolton. Yeah, remember I think we have done a Bolton career mode in the past and he was actually very, very good, Kieran Lee. So we're going to go for Kieran Lee from Bolton Wanderers. Pay him that amount of money, see what he says for that. We're also probably going to sign a player from another club as well, but we are going in for Kieran Lee. Hopefully Kieran Lee will get some game time in Cardiff for Cardiff. They've accepted 23 million for Kieran Lee. So it looks like Kieran Lee will be joining us from Bolton. That's a good pickup by Cardiff. Ellis Harrison is the other one. Might go in for him in a bit, but Kieran Lee's a brilliant buy. So we're going into Kieran Lee. Let's have a look who else is available that we can buy. Look at Grimsby Town. Elliot Hewitt. Danny Rose. Look, it's Danny Rose's mini-me. Let's have a look who else we've got at Grimsby Town. Oh, Philip Brace. Ex-Bolton man. Philip Brace. What a player he was. I'm going to sign Philip Brace. That'll be a good buy actually. That's a decent buy. Yeah, we're going to go in for Kieran Lee. We'll just change formation. What formation are we currently playing? A 5. If we do this, wait. No, I want to play with a winger. Yeah, we'll try this. Wait, let me just try something. So we go Murphy there. There's Harry Wilson there. Harry Wilson there. The only problem is now. That's the only problem. Try something else. That's the only problem. If I do that, it means that George Honeyman's going to be playing in cam, and then Harry Wilson's going to have to play in right mid. That's the only problem we've got. Then we'd have to play Murphy there, which gives us a -2 chemistry. Unless we play Junior Hoylett on the left. Yeah, we could try that. But the only problem is we'd have to drop Harry Wilson from the team, or Honeyman, if we're doing that. If we are doing that in game, we'd have to do this. Then we'd have to put Philip Brace in where Wilson is. Unless we do go with that formation, but right, the other options to do this, right, which would mean we'd have to play Wilson there. Wilson would have to go there, and then it would mean that if we do get Philip Brace, I think we are inclined to get Philip Brace. Get rid of Ellis. We can play Philip Brace on the right, and then we'd have to drop Nelson to the bench, and we'd probably have to drop Harry Wilson from the team as well, which I don't really want to do. But to get Brace in, I'm going to have to do that, I think. Yeah, I think we might go with this in-game. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go Junior Hoylett is going to be on the left, then we're going to go with Philip Brace on the right, and then probably go with either Honeyman or Harry Wilson in the middle. And I'm thinking to maybe go either Kieran Lee or... Let me just sign these players up first, and then we'll sort it out. Remember, we've got a big game coming up next against Middlesbrough, so we're going to have to play good tactics against Middlesbrough. Yeah, with the additions of Kieran Lee and Philip Brace. Yeah, I've got to make some decisions whether I'm going to start Kieran Lee over Max Power, or whether Max Power is going to play and I'm going to have to drop Harry Wilson or Honeyman from the starting 11. Because if we are doing that formation, that means that we'll be playing one centre mid, which will either be George Honeyman, Max Power, or Kieran Lee. I think Philip Brace we can get into the squad. That means we'll have three centre mids. We'll have Kieran Lee, George Honeyman, Matt O'Reilly, and we've got at least 4 centre mids there. So we're gonna have to rotate the centre mids. We're gonna have to probably rotate, and also remember we've got Matty Taylor on the bench as well for strikers, so we'll have to rotate that as well, which means probably we're going to have to rotate some players around to get them into the starting 11. Yeah, we'll sort it though. We can sort this. Kieran Lee only wants a year contract, so it's a bit of a problem there if he only wants 1 year, because it would mean he only plays this season, which means we don't really want to do that. We want to bump it maybe up to a 2 or a 3. If we can get a 3 out of Kieran Lee, then we may have a chance to keep him for at least this season and 2 more seasons. No, he doesn't want that. Right, the only problem is now, if Kieran Lee doesn't want to do that, which he doesn't, means we'll either have to say no to Kieran Lee, or the other option is to do that, which I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to have to reject Kieran Lee because we want him to have a lengthy contract at his club. The only other option now, because Kieran Lee said he doesn't want to join us from Bolton, so it means Kieran Lee's going to go back to Bolton, which now means Philip Brace should get into the team, which means that Honeyman would get to play, Power would get to play as well, because obviously Matt O'Reilly's on the bench. We'll split them 2 around. Yeah, and the only problem is with this formation, I do like this formation, but it's whether it's going to work, because if you look at that, let's look at the formation. Right, the formation to me looks pretty bad, and to get Philip Brace in, I've got Junior Hoylett playing up top, that's weird. Right, what we'd have to do is, we'd have to switcheroo some stuff around. We'd have to either do that or do this. Now, if we do this, now that means that we'd need a centre mid, which we've got Matt O'Reilly, so he can play there. Sorry about that, chat, I was just discussing to myself what to do. If this doesn't work out, boys, then I don't know what we'll do. He has accepted it, which is a good sign, but hopefully we'll be able to get him. We need a better centre mid. We also need to find a right mid as well for this formation. Because Harry Wilson's a cam, he's not a right mid. Sorry Harry Wilson, I'm going to have to drop you from the starting team. Fortunately to say. We need a right mid as desperately as possible. Let's have a look what we've got. Let's have a look at... Well, we're not going to go to League 2, we'll go to League 1 then. Blackpool got any right mids? No, they haven't. What about Bristol Rovers? Yeah, they have. We'll get Sam Nicholson then, because we need a bit of some good talent down the left, so maybe we go with that. Yeah, we'll sign Hewitt and then we'll go for Nicholson. And then maybe we go Honeyman and Cam. Yeah, we might go Honeyman and Cam then. Might have to drop Harry Wilson from the starting team. So, yeah. As I was saying, we'll have to do that though in game now. It means, because obviously Philip Barrace didn't want to sign for the club, so if we get this Elliot Hewitt, then we can play him, and he wants a decent amount of contracts. That's good with me, that. Yeah, so we'll sign Elliot Hewitt for 3 years. We're going to have to put him in the team instead of Matt O'Reilly. Matt O'Reilly will have to go on the bench with Matty Taylor. Yeah, this guy I think we're going to start in the team, and I think we're going to have to drop Harry Wilson to the bench, which I didn't want to do, but I want to try and... So, I mean, I want to play a squad that can actually do well in the season. Obviously, we're doing pretty well in this season, his career mode. We're like mid in the playoffs, so yeah, it's going pretty well. So yeah, I think 3 years. I think that'd be a good deal for Hewitt. I'm happy with that deal for Elliot Hewitt. I mean, I feel sorry for Harry Wilson because he's been doing very well for the club and he's been scoring some brilliant goals for the club. So I just think, this addition of Elliot Hewitt, I think this is going to be a good buy, and he's accepted the deal. So we have got him on a 3-year deal from Grimsby Town. Yeah, he's now going to go into the starting 11. So we have got him signed, which means he will be joining us very soon. We don't have any better right mids, do we, for now? We do have this guy. He will work for now. We're going to go with Honeyman's going to be playing in Cam. And do we have any better centre mids for now? Ojo, he's not a centre mid. Doesn't look like we've got any centre mid options now, because obviously we did get rid of some of our centre mids. So we're going to have to go with that now for this team for now until we sign we'll sign Nicholson as well for the window, and we get them both, and they'll both go into the starting team. Unless I play Harry Wilson and put Honeyman on the bench just for 1 game, unless I do that, I don't know. We'll see how it plans out in a minute. But we are going to get Sam Nicholson. Yeah, Sam Nicholson's going to be signing for us, hopefully, and then he will be signed for us from Bristol Rose on transfer day. Hopefully we'll see him and Elliot Hewitt in the starting 11 for Cardiff towards the end of the season. But as I say, today we've got Middlesbrough in our next game, so we look to try and do pretty well with it. Elliot Nicholson, Sam Nicholson looks like he's looking like he's going to be joining us. Hopefully this guy will want a decent contract like Elliot Hewitt did. Hopefully Nicholson will sign a lengthy contract with us. He's happy with the role we've given him, which is good. Now the question is, how many years does he want at the club? We'll see what we're going to give him. What do we give him then? So the other guy wanted a 3-year deal, which we give to him. Now the question is, how many years will this guy want at the club? He's a good player, he's 25. So maybe we go with maybe 4? Do we go with 4 or what do you reckon? I reckon 4. We'll go with a 4. We'll see what he says to that. If he's happy with that, then we go with that. If he's not, then we'll see what he wants. Yep, he's happy with that. That's a good deal. Happy with 4 years, and that's good. Just like Honeyman, we've got him on a lengthy contract. The question is, can we get to the Premier League with this squad? The other plan is now to put Harry Wilson back in the team and go with Honeyman in centre mid. That is the other option. Yeah, I might do that actually. I might go with that in game. He said he wants a decent amount of money per week, which we can give to him when he joins us. In fact, actually, we can still use Harry Wilson because we've got Junior Hoylett playing as a left mid, haven't we? And then we've got this guy who's going to be our new right mid once he's signed for the club, which will probably not be till the actual window. So those two are now confirmed. So I reckon we go with Honeyman as our midfield. So this is what I reckon we do. We do this, then we do this, and then we keep the team as it is. So that will keep the team as it is, so it means when... Yeah, so we go with this in-game now. I reckon we'll go with this in-game. And then when we get Nicholson, he will probably fit right into the team. And the other guy, we might start him later on in the season, but he is another good player we can bring in. Off some stuff. Let's get rid of these. These guys asking he wants to play. Happy with his team now. I'm pretty sure we can do that the rest of the season. So that's what we're looking at. Borough are doing pretty well in the league. We've got Crystal Palace in the cup after this game. But first we have Middlesbrough. This is the Middlesbrough side. It's a decent side that Middlesbrough are going with. So this will be a tough game. Here we go then, we're playing Middlesbrough in the Championship. We are looking to at least get to the top half of the table. Kiefer Morse is the top scorer in the Championship with 8 goals, so he could be a key figure if we can beat Middlesbrough today. Remember, Middlesbrough are in automatic promotion in the Championship. We are 2 places off automatic, so Middlesbrough will look to keep themselves in the top half of the table. Cardiff, we're looking to at least, at minimum, get to maybe 3rd place and catch up with Middlesbrough.
Number 12, Alex Smithies.
As I say, in scoring teams of the league, we are the top scoring team of the league, followed by Norwich, Brentford, Birmingham and Bournemouth are the lowest scoring side in the league. Haven't played Bournemouth yet. So that'll be interesting.
Number 8,
We are the top scorers in the league. Us and Watford are the top scorers in the
Number
league, top 2
33,
scorers in the league. Middlesbrough not on that list for top scorers. So how will Middlesbrough perform?
Wilson.
I would say manager for them is Neil Warnock is the manager for Middlesbrough. He is a very loyal man to his team, and let me just see what Middlesbrough do this season here, and they look to try and upset Cardiff here at the Cardiff City Stadium. This is the starting 11 for Borough. Borough looking to upset Cardiff City and beat them here in their own stadium. That's the formation that Middlesbrough are going with for this game. Middlesbrough looking to come into Wales and defeat Cardiff City. Cardiff, both these teams doing very well in the division, as I say. Cardiff 4th in the Championship, Middlesbrough 2nd and in automatics. Cardiff look to change that today with a victory. ep4 now. Cardiff in the blue, Middlesbrough in their darkish kits is Power. McGlane down the left. Here's a lovely chance here. Lovely work down the left. ep4 Power. Max Power almost gets through. Good defending from Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough come out fighting in this first 5 minutes. ep4 is through to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson! Cardiff take the lead. Brilliant start for Cardiff. And it's Harry Wilson up from the back. And Cardiff take the lead against Borough. Lovely ball through from ep4 and Harry Wilson puts Cardiff in the lead. A brilliant finish from Harry Wilson. And the playoff side lead against automatic promotion Middlesbrough. Second place Middlesbrough behind at 4th place Cardiff. Cardiff, who are in the playoffs, ahead here against automatic promotion side Middlesbrough. It's 5 on the season now for Harry Wilson. The man who we looked like we were going to be dropping from the team, but he scored again. And Harry Wilson will keep his place in the starting 11. Brilliant finish from there. Max Power looking to keep his starting place in the team. Remember, Cardiff have signed 2 more players at the transfer window. They're going to be signing Elliot Hoylett from Grimsby Town and Sam Nicholson from Bristol Rovers. 2 more signings for Coach Lilly. They will make their debuts very soon in Cardiff colours. But we won't see them tonight. We probably won't see them until probably January in this career mode. So yeah, long time to wait for Nicholson and Hoylett and the other guy and Hewitt to join us. And Middlesbrough have equalised here though. Speaking of chances here, Middlesbrough back on level terms. And the automatic promotion side are back in it. The second place side in the league are back in the game.
Number 10, Chuba Akpom.
Chuba Akpom with the goal. 1 on. Here's ep4 O'More. Good save. 1-1 here. Bennett. Junior Hoylett lays it off to George Honeyman. Honeyman done well. Honeyman all the way through and he's found the net. George Honeyman with a brilliant goal. And Cardiff back in front here. The Hull City man who signed a 4-year deal has danced all the way around the Borough defence. And it's 2-1 to Cardiff City. Middlesbrough got caught and they're punished by George Honeyman. And Middlesbrough now behind Cardiff into a 2-1 lead. And it's George Honeyman with the second for Cardiff. It's 4 on the season now for George Honeyman. And Cardiff in a 2-1 lead here against Borough. Here's an opportunity here now for Middlesbrough. They have to be careful though. Ball coming forward. Middlesbrough, Cardiff don't want to commit. McGlane just trying to hold his man off. Ball into the box. And Max Power trying to get the ball away. And here comes Cardiff down the left now. ep4 lays it to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson to Junior Hoylett. Hoylett. His first game of the season for Cardiff City. He's been on the bench for the last couple of games for this Cardiff team, but in the lineup tonight, here against Middlesbrough. Cardiff have also made some big changes to the starting 11. As I say, the additions of Junior Hoylett in the starting 11, and there will be another player joining the starting 11. Sam Nicholson will be joining the starting 11 when he comes to Cardiff City. He will be in the starting 11. There's Tifo Moore, great save. We won't see Sam Nicholson until he makes his debut for Cardiff, which will probably be not till the January, until probably about October, just after January, and we'll see those two new stars in Cardiff colours. Here is Tifo Moore. He's got off to Harry Wilson. Goal in the Championship. Bournemouth have scored, but we don't care about what Bournemouth are doing. Cardiff have scored again, and it's Harry Wilson again. Just as we were talking about Bournemouth going ahead at home to Bristol City, Harry Wilson scored another for Cardiff. And surely now, the side who were looking in command towards that Premier League promotion are now in the mud as Harry Wilson gets his second of the game. And Cardiff, who are battling to get themselves promoted, have a 3-1 lead at home to Borough. And it could be promotion this season for Cardiff City. Their first season under their new manager, could be heading up to the Prem. A great save by Alex Smithies. McLean now. Can Cardiff City get the job done here against Middlesbrough before they go into a tough cup action against Crystal Palace? Playing Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park in the Carabao Cup after this game in the Championship against Middlesbrough. Here is McLean. Forward now. Looking forward into the ball, and look at possession in the game. Middlesbrough being outplayed in possession to this Cardiff side. Here is Tifo Moore. Two Welshmen in the team, Tifo Moore and Harry Wilson, both Welsh in this team. Tifo Moore, the Welshman, looking for Harry Wilson in the middle. He's whipped it in, good defending by Middlesbrough. It goes behind for a Cardiff corner. The Cardiff fans loving what they're seeing from their team. Here's Junior Hoylett, the Canadian. Ball out, goes all the way out, and George Honeyman and Cardiff will get the throw-in. McLean to Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson down the left now. Opportunity here, the ball going into the box. Tifo Moore's in the box, ball whipped across. Junior Hoylett was at the back post. And another Cardiff corner. The Cardiff fans loving what they're seeing from their side. 3-1 up at home to Middlesbrough. And that top half finish is looking good here for Cardiff. Ball into the box by Harry Wilson. Only as far as Housen. And he'll clear away from the Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough keep the ball just about in play. Housen now forward. An opportunity here for ep4. He's through on goal for Middlesbrough. Great block. Double brilliant. Two brilliant blocks from Cardiff. They are still 3-1 up. There's a chance for Middlesbrough now. Brilliant save by Smithies. Alex Smithies keeping Middlesbrough down. So keeping Cardiff, his team up by 2 goals. Middlesbrough hunting for that second goal. Velotti now into the box. Ball into the box. It just goes wide of the goal. Score remains 3-1. Harry Wilson with 2 attempts on goal in this game. Opportunity now for Cardiff to make it a 3-goal cushion now. Norwich City are ahead at Reading. Campbell with the goal. 1-0 to Norwich. They are at Reading in the Championship. Here it is. An opportunity here. Through ball. Chance here for Middlesbrough. Great save. Great save by Alex Smithies. Corner to Middlesbrough coming up. Ball into the box. Great defending there behind for a Cardiff goal kick. Middlesbrough trying to get something going, but they just can't get anything going at the moment. Here's an opportunity for Cardiff. They'll look inside. Ball across. Harry Wilson there looking for the header and it's blocked away. 3 minutes to play at the end of the first half. Here is Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough on the counter-attack. Chance here, they have to hustle back. Bennett hustling back to Cardiff. Ball inside and good defending from Cardiff and another brilliant block. Two brilliant blocks. Middlesbrough trying to flip the ball across. It goes behind for a goal kick. Smithy, the last play of the half. Up to McGlane. And that'll do it for the first half. A brilliant first half for Cardiff City. And Neil Warnock from Middlesbrough will have it all to do in the second half as Harry Wilson with a first half double. And Middlesbrough have some thinking to do here at the Cardiff City Stadium. At half time, it is Cardiff City 3, Middlesbrough 1. Other scores in the Championship is Blackburn 1, Derby County 1, Rotherham United 0, Millwall 0, Stoke 0, Barnsley 1, Bournemouth 1, Bristol City 0, Birmingham 0, Luton Town 0, and Nottingham Forest 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Those are the latest scores in the Championship as we are now coming towards the end of the second month of the season. Cardiff still in the hunt for playoffs, to finish as high up that table as possible as we're heading now into October in this career mode. Almost 2 months gone in this Cardiff City career mode. This is episode 4 now, as we are nearly 2 months through the Cardiff City season. We're almost at the end of the first 2 seasons of the first 2 months of Cardiff manager. Bournemouth now 2 up against Bristol City. Chance and Hoylett, he scored it! Junior Hoylett, out of nowhere, puts Cardiff into a 3-goal cushion. Middlesbrough get caught, and it was another beautiful curver. And it finds its way past the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. And a 3-goal lead for Middlesbrough. For Cardiff, sorry. I keep saying Middlesbrough, it's Cardiff. Cardiff into a 3-goal lead now. Junior Hoylett with his first goal of the season for Cardiff. And that could be the goal that seals the 3 points here for Cardiff.
Cardiff City goal, number 33, Junior Hoylett.
Junior Hoylett with his first goal this season after being on the bench the majority of the season. Cardiff leading Middlesbrough by 4 goals to 1 here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Played it back into the keeper's hands for Cardiff. He's just trying to slow the play down and get this Cardiff team moving forward. The interception from the goal kicked by Middlesbrough. We're now into the hour mark. Here comes Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough with a shot. That's a brilliant save. Middlesbrough looking to cut down this Cardiff lead. They're nearly getting a goal off a mistake. Nearly made it 4-2, and it's a brilliant save from this Cardiff City goalkeeper. As we're now heading into the hour zone of this game. Score remains 4-1 in favour of Cardiff City. Harry Wilson trying to burst away, looking for Junior Hoylett, who scored the 4th for Cardiff. Lays it off. Hoylett now bursting away from his man. Junior Hoylett. Hoylett with a shot. It's a good save. Come back out. Power now. Max Power. Going to go for a shot here, and it's blocked in front. Hoylett wins it back. Hoylett and Bennett working it around. Another goal in the Championship. Bournemouth have conceded. Bristol City back in the game. So it's 2-1 now. It's a great goal. It gives Bristol City hope in this game. Bournemouth 2, Bristol City 1. Here comes Middlesbrough. 4-1 lead for Cardiff. They look to try and get another goal to seal this game. Harry Wilson blocked in front, comes back out, keeper Moore, good save by the Middlesbrough goalie again. Some great goalkeeping from Middlesbrough keeper. Here comes Middlesbrough the other way. 25 minutes left of this game. Next game, as I say, we have a tough cup match here against Crystal Palace away in the Carabao Cup in our next match. Ball played across then, into the path here, and Middlesbrough have got a second. Cardiff watching again, and Middlesbrough have got another one. I think is that Belotti's at the back post, and Middlesbrough player left wide open. And Middlesbrough have a lifeline. It's Cardiff City 4, Middlesbrough 2. It's now 4-2. Cardiff's lead cut down to just 2 now. It's a great finish. Middlesbrough back in this game with 20 minutes to go. They have a lifeline. 4-2. Here's Junior Hoylett down the left. Oh, he's done very well there, Hoylett. He's turned away from 3 Bristol. It's Middlesbrough players and he's scored! What a finish from Junior Hoylett. He's second of the game and it's a beautiful goal. And surely now they can't be caught from here. They lead Middlesbrough by 5 goals to 2. A brilliant move. Junior Hoylett with his second of the game as he dances around the Middlesbrough defence. And a 3-goal cushion for Cardiff City. And Josh Murphy on the bench is loving it. Behind him. A 3-goal cushion with just 20 minutes to go. Murphy is going to come and play on this right side the last few minutes. But what a performance this has been from Cardiff City. Josh Murphy now getting his first minutes of the season for Cardiff. His first game. Junior Hoylett has a double. And Murphy will come on now for the last 20 minutes. Murphy now with his first touch of the ball of the season. Here's Murphy. Josh Murphy now does well. Another goal in the Championship. 2-0 now. Alright, Mum. Right, 20 minutes to go in this one. I'll be back after this game, remember. Stay here, stream. Remember, after this, we've got Crystal Palace in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup in our next game. Remember, we will be playing a few more games today. This will not be the only game we play today. Middlesbrough have Birmingham at the Riverside Stadium. That'll be a tough game for Middlesbrough next. Birmingham are a very dangerous side. As I say, we've got a tough game as well against Crystal Palace in the Cup. As I say, each game we're taking it in our stride. 3-goal lead now. 15 minutes to go here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Chance here for Middlesbrough. Good chance for Middlesbrough to get a 3rd and cut the lead back down to just 2 goals. Hoylett. Here is Kiefer Moore. He's gone down. He's won a free kick for Cardiff. Middlesbrough can't believe it. Another change for Middlesbrough. Fletcher's coming on for Middlesbrough. Late in the game, Middlesbrough looking to get another goal. Morrison having to hustle back here for Cardiff. Chance here for Borough, and they've missed it. Good chance for Borough. And Middlesbrough is forced into another change.
Coming onto the pitch.
Another change for Borough. 10 minutes to go. Middlesbrough trying to hang on to this lead, to this game. Hang on here and not concede another. Housen. There's an opportunity to look the ball forward. Offside against Middlesbrough. 8 minutes to play in the 90 minutes. 7 to play. Hoylett. For a man in the middle. Or is it into Kiefer Moore? No one there though. He couldn't get it fully in. 6 minutes to play at the end of the 90 minutes. McLean having to drop back. We're now into the final 5 minutes of this game. Cardiff 5, Middlesbrough 2. There's a chance here for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough into the box and a good save again. Cardiff goalie being strong in the net. 4 minutes to go. Middlesbrough play the ball into the box. With the header and it's just wide. Goal opportunity for Middlesbrough to make it 5-3. And just missed it wide of the goal. Fletcher now, substitute. 2 minutes to go in this game. Late in the day for Middlesbrough. They look to score. A good stop by Smithies again. 2 minutes remain of the 90 minutes. Ball into the box again from Middlesbrough. Dangerous cross. And they found the net. They've got another one, Middlesbrough. Cardiff stood at home again. And it's now 5-3 in the 89th minute. They pull one back. It's Fletcher. And it's now 5-3 late in the game. Kiefer Moore in. 4 minutes of added time at the end of the 90 minutes. Cardiff leading Middlesbrough 5-3. in Championship action. We are now into stoppage time if you're just joining us here at the Cardiff City Stadium. We're now into the second minute of 4 minutes of additional time. Opportunity now for Middlesbrough. We're into the final minute of the 4 minutes. 5-3 lead for Cardiff City. They're looking to win, heading into their next game, a tough cup game against Crystal Palace to come. Ball into the box.